Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 internet friends. Thank you for being here. Whether you're a returning subscriber or if you're new, I'm glad to have you. And please subscribe if you haven't already. So I took a few months off of filming recently, and I put out a few videos in December. But I haven't really done like a life update, and there have been a lot of updates in my life since the last time I made a video talking about it. I did do a 2024 reflections video recently, and so I talked about some new things in there, but I haven't just kind of sat and rambled and given you guys an update in a while. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm sitting at my desk. I work from home currently, and I was supposed to have like an hour-long meeting during this time. That ended up getting canceled, so I just have like a little bit of free time. I should probably be working, but basically I just wanted to film this while the sun is out and while I've got some natural lighting. So I guess the big update from the last life update from several months ago, the big thing is that I passed the bar exam. So most of you will know I graduated from law school in May of 2024, and then I took the bar exam in July of 2024. So I did pass the bar exam on my first try, and I have been a licensed attorney since October, and I'm currently working as a licensed attorney. So that's good. That's a big accomplishment, and I don't want to downplay it, but I will say since taking the bar, a lot of things have kind of gone downhill for me. I really, really, really do not like my job. I really, really do not like my job. So I actually put my notice in already. My first job as an attorney, I lasted for 4 months. I just hate it. I normally wouldn't say that like just on the internet, but I already put my notice in, so it's fine. I don't want to go into too many specifics, but essentially I work doing Social Security disability hearings. I work for a mid-size private firm based in New York. Again, I work from home, and I represent clients trying to get disability benefits from the government. I represent them in front of administrative law judges via phone call or Microsoft Teams, and my caseload is just like, it's not the amount of work, it's the type of work. I worked a lot of law jobs, and during law school I was a full-time student and worked 2 part-time jobs pretty much the entire time, and I was able to manage that. This job requires, I have about 25 to 30 hearings every month, which means, and my client turnover is crazy. So I might talk to 60 different clients in 1 month, right? Like 30 hearings plus talking to clients that have hearings next month or the month after. And I don't enjoy talking on the phone. And a big part of my job in preparing for hearings is reviewing medical records. And I hate reviewing medical records and talking about, it's just really, really heavy stuff. Like my clients are going through a really hard time, or have had something horrible to happen to them, or are very sick. And it's really heavy for me to be spending, 1, that much time on the phone, and 2, that much time on the phone talking about heavy stuff, and people are emotional, and it's just not a good fit for my personality. It doesn't have, really, I don't get to use pretty much any of my strengths or things I enjoyed doing or learning during my time in law school or at other jobs at this job. And it just it has been kind of crushing me. I'm typically the kind of person who like gets up early and gets my day going, and like since I started this job, I have having a hard time getting out of bed in the morning. I'm just being transparent about that because I'm sure plenty of you can relate. And it's also kind of a crazy time in the job market to just like quit a job with no backup plan, but I sure did. I've been applying for jobs for months, but I don't currently have another job offer. Fingers crossed that changes, but I just knew that I couldn't do this anymore. So I gave them over a month's notice, and my last day will be in mid-February, so I have just a couple weeks left. And I don't want to give any details about interviews or things, but I am interviewing, and I'm really hoping to land an offer soon so that I don't have like to be panicked about money or go back to bartending or just be in a stressful state more than I already am. So that's sort of the update with the job, and it definitely is really difficult to like put all of this time and work into law school, passing the bar, and like this has been my lifelong dream. Okay, maybe not lifelong, but I had been working toward that goal for 4 years, and then to like hate my job, it's just kind of, I've been sort of dealing with that mentally. We're cool though, we're cool. In other news, I'm also going through a breakup right now, which again, I'm not going to give details on, but yeah, not going through, it already happened, but it's pretty recent, pretty fresh still. So just kind of like navigating things and like figuring out what I want to do, and like, I don't know, it feels like a fresh start, so I guess it's exciting in that way. But yeah, so breakup and quitting my job, there's just a lot going on. But positive things is that I recognized things or people in my life that were not giving to me what I needed and what I wanted and what I deserve. So I just moving on from those things. So that's where we're at. One thing I've been enjoying kind of doing and starting to focus on is in curating my space, which might sound silly, but I've lived in this apartment for just over a year. I moved in here end of December 2023. And pretty much every apartment I've ever been in, I leave after a year and go live somewhere else. This is the first apartment that I've been in where I'm like, this is it. Like, I love it. I have no reason to move. I don't want to move. And I also just like, it's just time for me to prioritize my space. So I rearranged some furniture. I got rid of some things. I got some new things. I'm constantly like, you know, looking for or hanging up art and changing kind of the way that my space looks, and just I'm having a good time with it. It's like it's, you know, more of a part of a refresh, but also like, I don't know if anybody can relate to this either, but I feel really insecure sometimes and like weird about inviting my friends over to hang out at my place, because I just always feel like, you know, my space isn't super organized, or I have too much stuff, or nothing matches, or like I'm not happy with the space, how the space looks. So consequently, I never have people over. Even though like I would like to, I think. And I am just trying to kind of remind myself that people don't want to come hang out with my stuff. They want to come hang out with me, right? So my living space doesn't need to be perfect or the exact aesthetic that I'm going for, or everything to fit and be the right color and be the right, it just doesn't need to be that way. And so once I kind of decided that it didn't need to be perfect, it was almost like easier for me to make things better. Let me know if you know what I mean, or if you can relate to that. but I've been having fun with that. I'm currently taking a pause on it until I get a job offer because I don't want to be spending any extra money that I don't need to if I'm about to be unemployed. So, fingers crossed for an offer, guys. Anyway, what else? I am going to visit some family in Houston in February. This has been planned, booked, for a minute. But I have my aunt and uncle who I'm pretty close to and some cousins that live in Houston. I try to go see them once a year, but I missed last year because of the bar and everything. I just couldn't get it to work out. But I am going to Houston now by myself. I was not originally supposed to go by myself, but alas, here we are. I like going alone. I don't have any qualms about traveling alone. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll be there for 4 days, I think. 3 nights, 4 days, something like that. And I'm looking forward to it. It'll be like a nice little escape and just like get to see them and catch up with everyone, and you know, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I'll show you guys. Kind of random, but my cactus, it's doing really well. It kind of looks like a hand with like a middle finger to me. There's like a place in the city where I live where you can go pick like plants and pots and whatever, and you can pot them yourself and pick the soil and all that stuff. So I went and did that, had a blast. I also now have a pothos plant up above me that you guys can't see, but I'm enjoying having plants. I never really have before, and so I'm enjoying like taking care of them. Not that a cactus requires much tending to, but or pothos for that matter, but I'm having a good time. I'm trying to bring some greenery in since everything is white and gray outside right now. Sorry, this is really rambly, and I haven't even had caffeine yet today because I just haven't yet. So I'm doing the best that I can. What else? Oh, I don't know if I told you guys about this or not, but I have been playing volleyball, a couple adult leagues. I started playing in August. Still going strong. It's sand volleyball, but I play now that it's winter. We play like in a dome indoors, but it's still sand courts, which is my preference. I grew up playing volleyball when I was younger, hadn't played in forever, didn't know how it was going to go, but I've been having a blast. Right now I do that Wednesday nights. I'm on a quads team, so 2 men, 2 women, and some of the rules are a little different than like traditional. And then Thursday night I'm on a traditional sixes team, and it's like the highlight of my week, Wednesday and Thursday nights, because I get to move my body, do something I enjoy, but also it's like become a social means of socializing for me, which is positive and healthy. I'm pretty introverted, and I tend to be very bad about socializing. I also don't go out to like bars or anything like that, so like most of my socializing, and because I work from home too, most of my socializing is just at volleyball, and I talk to like my few close friends, but you know, on like a daily or weekly basis. But that's been awesome. I'm loving like reconnecting with the sport and meeting people and just having a lot of fun doing that, and we'll continue to do that for the foreseeable future. Maybe not 2 nights a week. Maybe I'll go back down to 1, just because the 2 nights, especially 2 nights in a row, it's not even the actual volleyball, but the place where I play is like a 25-minute drive. So basically it's 2 hours in total that I spend each night that I play volleyball, because it's spend about an hour in the car and then about an hour at the courts. So like after the work day I do that, I have dinner, and that's like pretty much my whole evening. But right now I'm loving just getting to play and the joy that I'm getting from that. I also really like winter and really like snow, and we've gotten a fair bit of snow here. I like snow when I don't have to drive. It's very cold today. It's like 8 degrees or something, so I don't love that cold, but I do enjoy winter a lot, and I think the cold air is really refreshing. I've gone on a couple of like snowy little walks in my neighborhood, so I've been enjoying that. What else? Oh, my birthday is coming up, and so I kind of have stuff going on every weekend. So my close friend's birthday is this Saturday, and I'm going up to see her just like for the Saturday, and I'll come home Sunday. Going up there Saturday night, and then I have that this weekend. And then the following weekend, my sister is coming to visit and stay with me for the weekend, just to like hang and vibe, kind of for my birthday, but just to see each other. So that's the weekend of the 31st, and then the next weekend is my birthday. My birthday is February 6th. I am an Aquarius. And so I think for my birthday, which is on Thursday, but on the Saturday, I'm just gonna have some girls over, my girlfriends, to play board games and just like order takeout or something, and just keep it like super chill and have like a night in. It's weird because like, and I'm sure plenty of you relate to this too, but as an adult, it's like I have friendships, but none of them are friends with each other. They're all kind of friends from different pieces of life, and so I don't have like a friend group, and so a lot of my friends haven't met each other, or maybe they've met like once or twice, but I think having kind of like a small like intimate girls night, like I'm gonna invite 4 girls, will be just like a fun way to kind of introduce everybody, and just like playing board games too, that also like gives you something to do and talk about, and it's an activity, so I'm looking forward to that. I will be turning 26, so I know the golden birthday is supposed to be like, you know, my birthday is February 6th, so my golden birthday would be when I turn 6, but because my birthday is 2/6, I am proclaiming 26 as my new golden birthday, because I really need to have a good 26, because 25 has been really hard. Really, really hard. So I'm hoping that my 26th year will be, well, technically it's my 27th year, right? When you turn 26. Whatever, I digress. I hope that this year is kind to me. And then the weekend after that is when I'm going to Texas. And then the weekend after that, my aunt is coming to visit for the weekend. Her birthday is February 10th, and so we would always celebrate our birthdays together. We're super close. We talk on the phone like every day. And so we wanted to pick a weekend in February for her to come out here. So I have a lot going on, but it's all good things. I'm very grateful for the support system I have in my life. My friends and family have been like a true godsend to me during this time, with my job, my breakup, and just like overall the anxiety of everything changing. I have my cats, and I have my support system no matter what. And thank you guys for watching, supporting. I'm trying to think what other updates. There's lots of movie updates, obviously. I am planning on filming a quick little Oscar nominations reaction video on Thursday morning, because nominations will be released at 8:30 a.m. on Thursday. They got postponed a few times because of the fires in LA. But I'm really excited for Oscar noms. You guys know I'm always seeing movies. This past weekend, so it was a 3-day weekend, we had the day off for Martin Luther King Day yesterday. So Friday night I saw The Brutalist, finally, and Sunday night I went and saw The Room Next Door, and then yesterday I went and saw One of Them Days. Come on, it's stopping. Okay. So I think if I have it in me, and the people have a desire for it, I will do sort of like a wrap up at the end of January about all the movies I've seen in January, because so far this year, I think I've seen like 14 movies or something like that. Some new, some not new, some new to me. So that is that. I really want to prioritize reading more this year. Haven't gotten there yet. I have not cracked open a book in 2025, which is crazy because I think it was 2023. I read like 85 books or something like that. And it's just been like, but I'm hoping also that once the job situation changes, I'll have more energy to read and like do things that I like to do, and I won't feel so like mentally drained. But overall, I am feeling good about this year. I'm feeling good about turning 26. I'm feeling good about my support system. I'm feeling good about posting videos again. And I really am being grateful. I really am trying to practice gratitude even when things are really difficult. I know I'm really fortunate in a lot of ways. And I've worked really hard to build a life for myself and to be able to afford a place to live and food and to be able to have, some nice things. And, I don't know what I'm going to end up doing for a career or what's going to happen, but no matter what, I'll always have my education and I'll always have my degree, and no one can take that away from me. So I'm just trying to remain positive, and like, I'm applying for jobs, I'm interviewing, I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm just trying to like take it day by day. So that's it for my life update. Sorry it was a little bit gloomy here and there, but there's a lot of brightness. There's a lot of brightness in my life. So if you're still watching, thank you for being here. Let me know what you want to see from me next. I hope that you're staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!